Hi everyone, it's Az here from HeelvsBabyface. It's been a funny year. As the decade comes to a close, 2019 has been, without doubt, a funny year. A lot of weird stuff happening in the gaming industry, happening in the movie industry, happening in the world in general. But I've seen few weirder things this year than the very first Sonic trailer, which was released, April time? Springtime, should we just say, to cover us bases. Because what we saw there was something else. This is it on the screen right now. And this is the Sonic which they wanted to give us for the live action movie coming next year. And we see this weird, spindly-legged, small feet with human feet. Why human feet? Product placement. So you can put some product placement trainers on them. No gloves, fur for hands. And then when we saw the face, well, ouch. It's as if the director didn't quite understand. It's as if they got the briefing of Sonic the Hedgehog and were just like, well, if it's Sonic the Hedgehog, we've got to try and make this cartoon character, this video game character, because it's been in multiple pieces of media, look like a hedgehog that's human. And they've been breeding them for centuries. Ugh. So we got this exaggerated, big-ass hedgehog nose, tiny eyes comparative to what we've seen in media before. Lots of fur, really going with the fur look. It didn't look good. And what was even weirder was the trailer was presented through the music of Coolio and Gangsta's Paradise. What? Why did you... Anyway. But there's none so shocking a scene in the trailer than this. The image that spawned 1,000 memes. The human teeth. The sort of uncanny look to it. It just looked like a demon spawned from hell. Whatever this wasn't Sonic the Hedgehog, that's for sure. Now, people could say, why are you criticizing it? This film isn't for you. You are clearly a man of advancing years. Well, I agree. I totally agree that the age group that the film is targeted towards is not my age group. But I do still believe that it should be appealing to me as well. And there are elements of the trailer which are trying to appeal to the nostalgic crowd. Because in current day, Sonic isn't at its peak, you know? Kids might be aware of Sonic, they might not be aware of Sonic. But 25 years ago, in the mid-1990s, everybody, not just kids, everybody knew who Sonic the Hedgehog was. And that was when I was much younger than now. And what was I doing? I was playing on the Sega Mega Drive on Sonic the Hedgehog. Sonic 1, Sonic 2, Sonic 3, Sonic Pinball. I loved those games. And so they were appealing to me. So whereas I do think the film is targeted to a younger audience in terms of fun, I do think there are certain elements of this film which are trying to hit the nostalgia crowd. Jim Carrey as Dr. Robotnik being a big one of those, because who was also in their heyday in the 1990s when Sonic was massive? Jim Carrey. Ace Ventura, Dumb and Dumber, Batman Forever, The Cable Guy. These were massive films at the time. Cable Guy, a little bit, not so much, but people have kind of grown more to appreciate it over time. But he was at his heyday too, so that's sort of saying, hey, 1990s kiddies, we got some Jim Carrey in here for you as well. Chewing the scenery, making you get those 1990s feels. So I do think it's important that it still appealed to this generation as well. Why? So we could take our kids to the cinema and we could watch it together. I think that's the generational gap that they wanted to bring to the cinema with this film. but not when it looked like the demon spawn of hell. So what did the director do? Did the director come out and say, toxic fandom, not grateful with what they've given, like the norm of today? Well, the simple fact of the matter is, fans keep your product going. Fans spend their money on your product. And if you don't produce a product that the fans want, they're not toxic if they're not happy. It's because you haven't produced a product. And this clearly is the demon spawned from hell, and not the Sonic that people had grown up with and loved. No, the director didn't take a confrontational stance at all. In actual fact, the director turned around and said, you know what? You're right. You're right. This isn't good enough. This isn't the Sonic that you guys want. It's not the Sonic from, the games, from the media. We are going to fix this. We will fix this. We got time, and we'll do it. And you've got to commend somebody not only for recognizing their mistake, but saying, look, I not only recognize my mistake, but I'm going to correct my mistake as well. And then today, the 12th of November, 2019, the next Sonic trailer drops. And did the director correct his mistake? You're goddamn right he did. You're goddamn right he did. So let's just jump to some imagery here. So first of all, of course, we saw at the beginning of the old trailer, this awful looking thing. And then boom. New trailer Sonic. They've shrunk down the nose. It looks much more like the game now. Eyes are so much bigger. And there's less distance here as well, because of, sometimes Sonic's eyes sort of come together as one as well. So there's just a little gap between them. Much, much bigger indeed. They've changed the colour of the fur around the face and sort of lessened the fur effect a wee bit to get more of the kind of spikes in as well. And it just looks 10 times better. Not only that, they quickly give us a glory shot of Sonic and boom! 5 seconds into the new trailer. Hi folks, what do you think? No human-sized feet for product placement trainers. No big-ass exaggerated feet with socks for your huge booty trainers. No fur on the hands. We got the gloves. Big eyes, little nose, lovely smile, better proportions. Ladies and gentlemen, Sonic the Hedgehog. Brilliant. Brilliant. And he chooses as well to show some of the like for like. So the meme shot that we get, the meme shot of the demon spawn from hell, I think it's about 39 seconds in, give or take. Oh, it's okay, Sonic, you can open your eyes now. Oh, how cool is that? Look, tiny human mouth with human teeth. Human tongue. No! To exaggerate cartoony tongue, much, much bigger tombstone teeth to go alongside the whole cartoon element of it. Massive eyes, so much more expressive and cute. Ah, ears as well. What the are they? Bigger ears. Well done. This is fantastic. Fantastic. So it's just so much. First of all, he just looks so much cute. Yeah, I know, James. Oh. You seem to empathise more with Sonic in this trailer now as well. And of course, this is brilliant. This is really, really brilliant. And then we've got lots of comedy with Jim Carrey, chewing the scenery in all the right ways that you should for a movie like this. Absolutely. I actually legit laughed at this joke. Legit laughed at this joke here. He was dancing around and then he got scared because this guy was just like hovering in the background. He's like, ah! And he's just like, oh, sorry, sir. I just thought you might want one of my lattes with, I don't know, frothy goat's milk or something. It was like, of course I want one of your lattes. They are lovely. And I laughed. I thought it was funny. So it's really nice to see. And of course, look at him. It's not a little person that's been stuffed in a Halloween costume anymore. This is great. This is absolutely great. I tell you what, God's honest truth now. God's honest truth. If my mates are up for it, I'm going to go to the cinema. I am. I'm going to go to the cinema and support this. Because, first of all, this does look... the Jim Carrey element has touched me, ladies, a little bit. But also, it's somebody who's recognised their mistake, appreciated that a change is necessary, and not only that, they've made a great one. They've made a wonderful, wonderful change to this. So, yeah, if my mates are up for it, I'm off to the cinema to watch this. I'll do it. I think it's important to support, things which it might be tat. It might be daft. I got a feeling though, Jim Carrey's going to provide plenty of laughs for kids and adults alike. So there we go. Has Sonic the Hedgehog been fixed? Yes. Sonic the Hedgehog has been fixed. And it looks like Sonic the Hedgehog. And I'm really chuffed. I'm really, really chuffed. So I hope you enjoyed the vid. If you did, do get a thumbs up. And also subscribe to the channel. Follow me on social media and Twitch for live streaming. Links, they're in the description box down below. And I'll be back with some more stuff very soon. You take care. Bye for now.